I'm Bev.
And I'm Kayla.
And this is MHN.
On this week's episode, you can expect to see all senior segments with Photo of the Week, Boston Sports, and Hype City.
What's the theme for Photo of the Week, Kayla?
On today's episode, you get to see pictures of your classmates during the elementary years.
That sounds like so much fun. I can't wait to see it. Roll the clips!
I'm Evan, and welcome back to Boston Sports News. The Boston Celtics and Philadelphia 76ers finished their series over the weekend. The Celtics won Game 6, 95-86, then won Game 7 against the Philadelphia 76ers, 112-88. Jason Tatum had a Game 7 record 51 points, 13 rebounds, and 0 turnovers. Jaylen Brown also added 25 in the win. For the third time in 4 years, the Celtics will play the Miami Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals. Game 1 will be in Boston on Wednesday at 8:30. The New England Revolution are at a record of 7-3-2. They lost to Inter Miami 2-1 on Saturday. They will play Philadelphia Union on Saturday at 7:30. The Boston Red Sox are 22-20 on the year. They won their second game against the Atlanta Braves 5-2, then were swept by the St. Louis Cardinals in their 3-game series over the weekend. The Red Sox started their 3-game series against the Seattle Mariners. They lost Game 1 10-1. Games 2 and 3 will be on Tuesday and Wednesday. That will be it for this week's episode of Boston Sports News. Make sure to tune in next time. And now to Beth and Kayla with Photo of the Week.
I'm Bev.
And I'm Kayla.
And this is Photo of the Week. On this week's episode, we decided to show you guys some pictures of students here at MHS in their elementary school years. Roll the clips!
This photo was submitted by Ella Rowe. It shows her, Beth, and Bruce have stayed friends for all these years.
This picture was submitted by William Stackwitz, and it shows him and his friend Michael in their stained t-shirts.
This photo was submitted by Joseph McDonald. It shows him and his 4th grade class having so much fun at Legoland.
This picture was submitted by Ryan McLaughlin, and it shows him and Michael all ready for their big game.
This picture was submitted by Joseph Birmingham. It shows him smiling at the camera with a big clown nose.
Our favorite picture submitted this week was by Joseph McDonald. We loved how happy they all looked.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of Photo of the Week. And now on to Bruce and Isaac with Hype City.
What up, Hype Gang?
It's your boy Isaac,
And Bruce.
coming at you with another episode of Hype City.
Let's get into it.
First things we're going to talk about is Kanye West opening up a new Yeezy office right next to Adidas.
Some may see this as shots thrown by Kanye West because Adidas removed him from their company a few months prior.
Also on the topic of Kanye, there's been some recent word about his newest album being released.
This album is called Man Across the Sea and is rumored to drop May 20th. Staying on the topic of music, Lil Durk and J. Cole recently released a single called All My Life.
This one's a banger. It releases a constant background audio of a choir of children saying, "All my life." This song's a banger. I've really been hoping that Lil Durk and J. Cole would make a collaboration soon.
Agreed. Lastly, for this video, we got some sneaker releases to go over.
First shoe we want to talk about is the new Air Jordan 1 High UNC Toes. This colorway is just a spin off of the classic UNC colorway, offering a slightly different color blocking with that beautiful UNC blue right on the toe.
Last year we're going to be going over is the Nike Mocha Dunk Low. It has a mocha base with a white undertone and mocha. In my opinion, the shoe is very clean yet simple. It can be worn with almost any outfit you put with it.
Before we end off this week's episode, we just want to say that this will be the last one of the year.
Coming this June, we will graduate, so this will be our last video ever made for Hype City.
It's a really sad day, but I would just like to thank you all for watching, and me and Bruce had a really fun time, right?
Yep.
Alright, well, with that out of the way,
It was a pleasure.
that's all we got time for this week.
See you next week.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of MHN.
I always love seeing all the segments each week. Have a great week, Tigers!